Hey YouTube, it's Pam from Motivate Moms. Today I want to talk to you guys about parent frustration. All of you all, a lot of you guys are going through it right now trying to keep the kids on the academic track. By the end of this video, you're going to have 3 good ideas for how to kind of get a handle on it, get control of it, and stress just a little bit less. So, why are we so frustrated at home with the kids? Well, let's start with the fact that we're not teachers. That's not what I do. That is not what I went to school for. I don't know. I'm not a teacher. So frustration begins when we start taking on, jobs and responsibilities that none of us planned on even having. So we have to not only be mom, but we have to add teacher to the long list of things that parents already do. And not just moms, dads, grandparents, everybody, any adult that's responsible for a kid. So it doesn't help that the teachers, some of them have not been as helpful as they could be. Most of the schools are directing you to the websites. Some of them are meeting you in your Google Classrooms and things like that, and some of them are not. So we're trying to navigate dealing with an in-house school online. Some schools were prepared, some were not, and so while they're trying to figure it out, we're trying to figure it out too. Another frustration: school is not opening back up. What? So we gotta carry this all through the summer? Bummer. Yeah, I know that's got some of y'all kind of like peed off, but we're gonna get through it. A lot of you guys don't even understand the work. Please do not feel dumb. It is not you. Kids are learning in different ways than we did when we were coming up. So it's a whole different ball game. Like, we would write 2 plus 2 equals 4. They're doing rows and pictures and all kind of things that we were not doing. So don't feel inadequate. And, a lot of parents are having problems trying to figure out the new math, and like, you don't put a comma here anymore, you put it over here, and that type of thing. So don't feel bad about that. Your stress is high and your patience is low. That's just the nature of a parent in the COVID-19 pandemic. So don't let any of these things overwhelm you. You're still a good parent. You're still doing the best that you can do for your kids. And even though it seems hard to see, the schools are doing the best they can in this crisis as well. Because, again, some of them weren't prepared to take their whole programs, every grade, everything they do, especially for my middle schoolers, everything that they do online. And so the first tip I want you guys to take note of, to try and not be so frustrated, is to make a schedule. I know it seems like a really simple thing to do, and you kind of, you might think, oh, that's not going to help. If you write it all down and stick it on the refrigerator or a whiteboard or whatever you guys have in the house, write that schedule down. A couple of reasons a schedule is going to help you. As adults, when we go to work, doesn't it feel good to know when you're going to get off? This is how school is to the kids. They want to start that homework and they want to know when they can get done. So make a schedule that says, hey, from 10 to 12, you're working on math. From 2 to 4, you're working on English. And then switch it up the next day with some other classes or whatever work they need to do. But put them on a schedule so they'll know this is the time that they're supposed to be doing this. If you don't have to help them with the work, then it's free time for you. If you do, sit down with them, get it done, and know that you guys are on the clock. Putting things into a schedule is amazing for peace of mind. So you schedule their school time, schedule your downtime, schedule downtime for both of you guys. Give your kids some video game time, FaceTime with their friends or whatever, but schedule downtime, school time, chore time, all the things that you guys need to do. If it's all on a schedule, you can just tick them off. And then everybody knows, okay, dang, at 3 o'clock I got to do this. Okay, let me just go and knock that out real quick so I can hurry up and get to free time or dinner time or whatever it is that's in you guys' schedule. So scheduling is everything. It makes everything better. It's kind of like cheese. Pencil all those things in. The next thing is communicating with the school. Email them to death. Just to death. Because they have to help you teach. And when you hit a moment that you don't know how to move to the next step on an assignment, or you don't know what assignment is next, or you just need the teacher just to give you a quick little mindset that says, okay, teach it this way instead of that way. This is what your emails and phone calls, if you guys are getting through on phones, your Google Classroom, they also have videos on how to work with the technology. I know that one school in particular, School District 132, they have the video up of how to work with the technology as well as what to do when you get it going. So email your teachers, call your schools, and frequently check the websites of your school, because things are changing pretty rapidly for the schools, and that's your best way to keep up with what's coming out next, what the next assignment is in the online school address and in your Google Classrooms or iUniversity. Some schools are using iPads. So stay in contact. Don't feel overwhelmed. Learn the technology slowly and help your kid maneuver through this. The third thing I'll tell you that will relieve so much frustration is using the online platforms. I say it all the time, Khan Academy. Khan Academy on YouTube is everything. This guy, I think his name is Sal Khan, he is like the teacher on your TV. Find that assignment, that problem, on that YouTube channel. Just put whatever's on the top of that worksheet, put it in Khan Academy on YouTube's search. Linear equations, Khan Academy. He will pop up and teach your kid this. And you can go cook, have a glass of wine, do whatever it is you do, And then after the assignment is over, you come back and say, okay, hey, did you get it? Show me how you got it. And now, boom, that lesson's over. So use your online resources. Literally get on Google and type in online learning for kids. These businesses are blowing up right now. This was their opportunity to shine. So use them. All of them are free, and they are there and available and willing to help with videos, worksheets, cartoons, games even. You name it, you can find exactly what your kid is working on in the online platform. It might take you 2 minutes to find it. It might take you 30, but it is there. Once you find it, you can take a deep breath and say, okay, I don't have to teach chemistry. They're getting chemistry, online. So use use these tools, guys. Make that schedule. Stay in communication with the teachers and your staff so you know what's expected, and use online platforms. You will breathe a sigh of relief, even if it's just for about 2 hours. Check out motivatemoms.com for more ideas, more content, and subscribe, and share the video, please. Even if you didn't need these tips, I guarantee you somebody does. Please share. Have a good one.